Okay, I got a Ram 3500 2014 model with a Cummins diesel, and my wiper motor died on me actually while I was driving on the highway in the rain. So I'm changing it out today, and doesn't look like it's too big of an issue. First thing you got to do is take the wiper blades off, which I already did, so I didn't realize I should be filming this until after I did that. But your wiper blade goes right there and right there, and I need a puller. You need a puller assembly to pull them out. You got to pull them straight up. There's a little cap with a bolt here. I'll show you that. And then once you take the wiper blades off, there's these little hold down tabs. There's 4 of them. You got to take some of this wire stuff off too, but there's 4 tabs, and you take that off, and then you get this panel off, and you lift the panel up, and underneath there is your wiper motor and linkage assembly. Let me just show you real quick the wiper blade puller that I used. Yeah, so there's a puller I used. It's like a 3-inch puller. Little puller, little baby puller. You don't gotta go buy a wiper puller, specifically a wiper puller tool. There is one that exists, but just use this puller tool. And got the wipers in here just to show real quick. There's these caps. There's this cap. You gotta take this cap off, and then underneath the cap is a bolt. I'll take that bolt off, and then you're gonna need to pull the wiper straight up, from the car. Just pull it straight out. That way you don't bend all this assembly up. So you do that for both wipers. Pretty easy, didn't take too long. And then really I just got to replace the motor and the linkage with the new one. This is the new one. I just picked it up today from the Chrysler Ram dealer. And really there's just 2 hold downs. There's one bolt that goes here, and there's another bolt that goes here. And that's it. And then this is where where the wipers go. This is the new wiper hold down. This is all the new linkage assembly. So if you have a problem, I would recommend changing the whole wiper linkage. Some people just change the motor out, but I think if you're going to go this far into taking this whole thing apart, you might as well just change out the linkage too, because the linkage could get old and freeze up and stuff like that on you. So yeah, there's the old one I'm about to pull out. There's one bolt right there. The other one is like over here. You can see it. Can't show it with one hand, but yeah, I'm just gonna pull that out. Do a quick remove and replace. One thing I need to do before I do that is kill power. I'm gonna pull power from the batteries. That way I don't have any electrical issue. I don't want to find out that I have an electrical issue later. So yeah, okay, I'll come back, turn it back on when I complete. Okay, I got the old motor assembly out right there. You can see it. I'm about to put the new one in, nice and clean, brand new. There were 2 points or 2 bolts you got to take off, as I mentioned before, right there and there. But there's also this little tab that you gotta kind of stick in. So you kind of like stick it under first, and then the rest of the assembly lays down. I'll see if I can get a video of that when I'm putting this in. That square hole right there, that's the tab. That's where the tab goes for the end part of the linkage. This is what it looks like without the linkage in there. It's all cleaned up. It's really dirty in there. I just cleaned it out with my hand. I don't have a vacuum here, but it's much cleaner now than it was before. I was probably gonna have to do that. Everybody's probably gonna have to do that when you open this up. It just collects a lot of leaves and dirt and stuff. All right, I'm gonna put that in now, this linkage. All right, I got the new one in. You can see there, it's all in there. Again, 2 bolts, 1 bolt right there, the other bolt right there. And there's that little tab that you gotta kind of stick in. See if I can see it. It's like right over there toward the end, the last bit of that linkage. And that's it. I'm in. I'm gonna connect it up. I got the connector off still. I haven't connected electrically yet. I'm gonna put these tabs in, and then I gotta reset the motor. So before you put the wipers back on, the wipers go right here. Each wiper, one there and one over there. Right there. It's not coming out through the top now. But before you put the wipers on, yeah, right there, you should reset the motor so you know that these spindles are at their parked position. So just turn the motor on and shut it off, and then the motor will get to its home position. And then once it's in the home position, set your blades in. So that's what I'm going to do next. So I'm first going to put the tabs on. First hook up the motor, see if it works, put the tabs on, and then reset my motor, and then put my blades on. So I'll do that, and you guys will see the final installation. Alright, I got the wipers in. I haven't put the caps on yet. But yeah, you just push the wipers in, and then you put a nut here, screw it down. I got both my wipers in. Just got to make sure you set them, you know, how they should be on the windshield, you know, straight across. Then you take this. You take your nut and the cap. There's a nut. Really just tighten them down. Tighten them down, and then until they're tight, then you're good. I don't have a torque spec, I just tighten them till they're hand tight. Alright, and that concludes the video of putting the wiper motor and wiper linkage on a Dodge Ram 3500 2014 Cummins diesel.